goddamn televisions, they're bullshit. Hi everyone. Cursed Judge here. This is really poor timing. I had this great setup that would look really, really cool. You guys would have loved it, but apparently CRT televisions aren't in the best condition nowadays. I can't figure out what the hell is wrong, so I'm just hitting the damn thing. Oh, change the channel? Oh my god. Okay, fine. That's great. Fantastic. I hope you guys like the new style. It took a lot of work. Here we go. Hello everyone, Chris Judge here. Now, I feel I haven't been delivering on the promise of my name since my YouTube channel started. Currently, my channel is split into two topics, cursed images and YouTube related content. So, where does the judge part fit in? Well, it only makes sense to put that squarely with YouTube. And so I present to you the title of this video. You can probably read. I trust you. This video will serve both as a means to explain the judgment system, as I've seen so inclined to do on this channel. This is, hopefully, going to become a series. So let's get right to it, eh? I boiled down what makes a YouTuber good into 9 different factors, ranging in importance. These 9 factors will add up to a total of 100 points, giving a nice and even score. I will keep a scoreboard as the series goes on, so you can see how all the YouTubers compare to one another. However, these factors can go into the positive or into the negative. That means the worst YouTuber would have negative 100 points, and the best would have 100. The average YouTuber would have 0 points, obviously. So, with that out of the way, let's break down each element. Content is tied as the highest scoring factor in our list with 25 points, the other of which we'll get to in a moment. Now, content is rather self-explanatory. For a YouTube channel to be entertaining, the content presented has to be inherently so. Unfortunately, this is the most objective part of the judgment system, but all systems do have problems like this. I'll try my best to remain objective on this front, but I will obviously have my own tastes. The other 25-point factor is personality, as YouTube in itself is a heavily personality-driven website. Often when two creators are competing in content, the one with the better personality wins, and vice versa with content. Content and personality act much like a yin and yang. They must be balanced for success. This is why they are both the highest. Uniqueness is an increasingly important factor to one's success nowadays, granting it 10 points. With the grossly oversaturated nature of YouTube at this point, identifiability, as well as one's brand, is very important. One must stand out of the crowd to succeed. This can be done through thumbnails, titling, editing style, and the content or personality itself. Though easier for one to immediately know who made it, the better it is. Effort, worth 10 points, is pretty self-explanatory. Be it in editing, research, or some other way, if it is clear that someone's put a lot of love and care into their videos and their score is high. Community, worth 10 points. Now, leave his fans copy-paste spamming the word hiss to expand his brand? Bad. Rabid fans who attack people like it's the YouTuber's own personal militia? Bad. A community that provides critical feedback and suggestions? Good. A community that provides support in a time of need? Good. Fairly simple. Moving on. Consistency is the first of what I like to call the non-essentials, the ones worth 5 points. Now, I actively avoid the idea of frequency, as that would directly conflict with effort, so consistency is the better option. Someone who spends months on their videos and gets them out on fairly regular intervals gets a high score. Someone who uploads 1 to 2 videos a day but often drops off the face of the earth due to stress or some other reason gets a low score. Moving on. Drama, worth 5 points. If this YouTuber has a tendency to start beefs with a lot of people, they will not score too well. However, if they're just unlucky and get pulled into controversy, that's a different story. The best option is if neither of that ever happens, granting them the perfect score. Clickbait, worth 5 points. Now, everyone wants an attractive title, no doubt about that. This, however, judges whether they deliver on the promises of the titles and thumbnails frequently, as the classical definition of clickbait is lying to get people to click, not just emphasizing. However, bending the rules will still lose you some points. Rewatchability, the final factor, is worth 5 points. I'm the type to often watch through many videos over and over again, so the more consistent and often that desire tends to come out for any given YouTuber, the better. On top of this, there are 2 different bonuses one can get in the judgment system. Gold standards, also known as perfects, can grant a YouTuber an extra 20% bonus points to the category it was perfect in. This means a perfect 25 would be worth 5 extra bonus points, a perfect 10 would be worth 2, and a perfect 5 would be worth 1. The other bonus would be a legendary video bonus. If you watch my other series, you would already know what a legendary video is, I'll link it in the description. But there's a hard limit on the amount of bonus points you can get. You can only get 5, you can't get any more no matter how many legendary videos you have. And that should be it. I might add or subtract from this in the future, and if you have ideas, please do suggest them in the comments. I'm obviously just one person, and the more opinions and ideas, the better the system becomes. Oh, and I keep forgetting to say this, in all of my videos, I have a Twitter. I don't tweet much, but I will more if I have more than 3 followers. One of which is Nightmare Factory, the guy I collaborated with in one of my previous videos. Check him out too if you haven't. Anyways, see everybody and have a nice day.